steps from the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial in Washington, D.C., a new museum dedicated to portraying the experience of law enforcement. Just south of the memorial, visitors will enter the museum through a light-filled pavilion and pass along an observation bridge before descending to the exhibit floor. There, visitors will put themselves in the shoes of the men and women sworn to protect them day in and day out. In the National Law Enforcement Museum, go on a covert operation. Be a detective in the Take the Case exhibit. Interactively be a 911 dispatcher. Learn of heroic officer stories, or see artifacts and evidence from historical manhunts and investigations. The museum is a place to collect real stories and experiences. Across these exhibits and inside the theater, visitors will learn what it takes to be an officer of the law.
You got to be caring about people. But a police officer also have to be very well trained. They have to have an ability to assess situations and think critically, oftentimes in a split second.
Split-second decisions that require bravery, exhibit heroism, and can at times lead to tragedy. At the National Law Enforcement Museum, we continue the traditions of the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial, and we honor the officers who have died in the line of duty. These stories and exhibits will educate and inspire visitors who may not be fully aware of law enforcement's role in our society.
But one thing that we can never lose sight of, and that is that developing and sustaining relationships with the community is something that's an ongoing effort. I mean, we are the most visible arm of government.
And since the founding of our democracy, these links between government, law enforcement, and society have been at the core of our nation's progress.
If you don't have public safety, everything else that our Constitution guarantees, they can't be assured, and that's where the police come in.
Police work in America takes many forms, most of which lie hidden from our everyday lives. But here at the National Law Enforcement Museum, the complete law enforcement experience sits proudly on display and will show visitors what it's like to walk in an officer's shoes. To learn more about the National Law Enforcement Museum, please visit lawenforcementmuseum.org.